Okay, this is gonna be a review of my 2013 ZX-10R. Just got it last season, and this bike is just more than I imagined. I did a test drive of it, I believe, I want to say 2011 when it first came out, and I was just blown away just on the test drive I did with Kawasaki. These are just a little, I didn't do nothing really major to the bike, just doing a little accent red here and there. There's a K&N filter in it. I put in a M4 muffler this season. I put that in January, but I only really got one good ride out of the bike so far. Didn't get a chance to flash or anything yet, but I just wanted to give my just basic review of this bike. This bike is just amazing. Also this year I got the seats redid, and this part right here actually light up, but you really can't tell at night. But I just wanted to just do like a little preview, a review of the bike. It's really good. It's very quiet. It's very smooth. The transmission shifts pretty good. This is the best part of the bike. I like just when you start it and just turn it on, and it just does a little LED across the top. But let's see, I got 52.98. So this year I probably rode several hundred miles. I know I went to Toledo and back. So I've been out a couple times. I put about 4,600 miles on this bike last season. So that's where I'm at. It handles very good. The electronics are very, very good. Traction control works very good. You really can't feel it. I like this traction control because it keeps the power to the ground. You can't really feel the bike retard. What you have to do is, how I notice is, I look at the little marks here, and that'll tell you when your traction control is kicking in. Also, don't really use the modes of power. There's 3 modes of power. I don't really use it. I've rode it in the wet before. It does work. I've rode the bike when it's cold. It does work. Traction control does work. But this bike is just so smooth. The engine is very smooth. The power delivery is smooth. The electronics is smooth. I rode this bike to Indiana last season from Michigan, and I had a ZX-6R before, and it was just surprisingly softer than my ZX-6R. It was very smooth. The power delivery is just crazy. I did get a HID light put in here. Might have to start it up in order to see that. But yeah, the shifting is good. The power delivery is just incredible on this bike. I'm just gonna start it up and see how it sounds. This is the HID I got on there. It's kind of like a blue, but it's different. So the one in the front is the stock. So, but yeah, I'm very, very pleased. Kawasaki did a good job in making this bike. I'm very pleased with the power delivery. The handling is just crazy. I had this thing, just pent out a couple times, and it's just bananas. Just the power delivery. If you haven't rode a ZX-10R, this bike, and you get a chance to do a Kawasaki demo ride, I would recommend you ride it. Also ride some of the new thousands, because they are getting lightweight. They're not all bulky like the previous models. The brakes are excellent. It stops really good. It reminds me of my ZX-6R as far as turning. I power slid it in braking a couple times. First time I did it, I didn't really mean to do it, but it just surprised me how agile this motorcycle is. I definitely am pleased with it. I think I definitely got my money's worth. Definitely. So, I'm still getting used to these, doing these second gear roll-ons, because the bike will go up in the air. The power is just massive. When you twist that throttle, it's gonna go up. So you gotta know what you're doing. You go up. I've had it up second, third, fourth gear, and at the right RPM, you can get it to go up in fifth gear. That front wheel will come off the ground, so it's very fast. But besides that, it's real sexy. I like it how it looks. That's just my personal view of it. I also like the steering damper, electronic steering damper. It works pretty good. It does take the shake out of it. Surprisingly, what's good on this bike is when you do over 160, 170, when you get up in the RPM, it is really, there's no vibration. And that's what I like. There's no vibration on this bike. So, there's my review.